This just in. Red Gyarados spotted at Lake Awdi. Breaking news. Sudden storms over Mount Coronet. In an astonishing turn of events, Champion Cynthia defeated. New champion takes the throne. It's always sunny at Sunyshore Station.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Sunyshore Station, your choice for Pokemon Podcast. Today I am joined yet again by a good friend of mine, one of my favorite collaboration partners, Infernomen, aka Landon. Say hello to the people.
Hello.
Landon was on here for a full Metronome interview episode. I'm not really sure when this is like releasing in comparison, but if you definitely, if it's out, go definitely check it out. It's definitely a good little chat we had, so check that out for sure. We'll give Landon a chance to plug his stuff at the end. Stick around for that. But today, you guys already know the drill. We're doing Who's That Pokemon? And for those who don't know the drill, Who's That Pokemon is a challenge where our guest has to try to guess the Pokemon using only yes and no questions. I'll do my best to answer as truthfully as possible without giving away too much, if that makes sense. But I'll give him a fair shot at understanding his question to the best of my ability. And if I need to elaborate, I will. And if he needs a hint, I will happily provide a hint. But let's go ahead and get into it. Are you ready, my friend?
Yep.
All right. Let me randomly generate you a Pokemon. Okay, interesting. Very, very interesting way to start this off. Okay, if you're ready to go, it's ready.
Is it a psychic type?
It is not a psychic type.
Does it have two types?
It does not.
Is it from generation 3?
It is not.
Is it from a 3D generation?
No.
Okay.
I had to think about it for a second, but no.
1, 2, 4, or 5. It's not a psychic type. It's pure. Is it Darkrai?
It is not Darkrai.
I was thinking more mythicals and legendaries. I guess that's my next question. Is it a mythical or legendary?
It is not.
Is it Electrode?
It is not.
Is it from Kanto?
No.
Is it a normal type?
Nope.
This is a little bit difficult.
Yeah, it's very easy to like underestimate the challenge.
Is it a water type?
No.
Is it from a DS generation?
It is.
Is it a fire type?
It is not.
Is it a grass type?
It is.
Servine?
Nope.
Snivy?
No.
Superior?
No.
Turtwig?
No.
Grottle?
No.
Tangrowth?
No.
Is it from Unova?
It is.
Okay, so it's a generation 5 grass type. Pure grass type. Trying to think of... Oh. Is it Pansage?
It is Pansage. Good job.
Here we go.
Dude, I really liked your line of thinking. Like, you narrowed it down from legendary to regular and then down to the mythical, or the generation, I should say. You got it down, and I was like, okay, he's really, really, like, getting warmer. I was like, how quickly is it going to be? Oh, man. That's insane. Good job. Wow.
I didn't want to just quickly eliminate all the generations. I wanted to make it a little bit challenging for myself, but, you know.
Yeah, your thought processes are very quick too, so that helps me in the long run. I'll give you a little bit of like a break the fourth wall a little bit. It like the amount of silence I had to take away from Josh Lonely Hermits is ridiculous. Shout out to my co-host, my lovely co-host, but I had like 30 minutes of material and it ended up being like a 20-minute episode. So I mean, I cut out like 10 minutes of silence. Okay, you ready for your second one?
Yep.
And we'll take the better of the two scores. Okay, so let me generate this. Interesting. Okay. Are you ready?
Yep.
Go for it.
Is it a Hisuian Pokemon?
It is not.
Is it a regional variant?
No.
Or I should have asked, does it have a regional variant? Because I don't know if you generate those differently.
I will count those. Without saying it's a separate question. I'll say that it is not a regional variant, and it does not have one. I'll give you that one for free.
Is it from Gen 7 or 8?
No.
Okay, this is my favorite region, so I'm probably just going to ask this like about every time. Is it from Hoenn?
It is not.
It is not from Hoenn.
It's my favorite region, too.
Is it a starter Pokemon?
It is not.
Is it from a Game Boy generation?
It is.
Does it have one type?
It does not.
Is it Dragon type?
It is not.
Is it a legendary Pokemon or mythical?
No.
Is it a flying type?
No.
Okay, that takes out a lot of possibilities. Is it a poison type?
Yeah.
Okay, that is it a Pokemon from Gen 1?
Yes.
Okay, so a lot of options to deal with there. Is it from the Bellsprout line?
No.
Is it from the Oddish line?
It is.
Is it Gloom?
No.
Is it Vileplume?
No.
Is it Oddish itself?
It is Oddish itself. Good
Wow,
job.
how did I guess that?
No way. Oh, me. Good job, man. That one was a lot quicker, too. That was really, really good. My goodness. So the funny thing is about this challenge is a lot of people underestimate how difficult it is, because you have, like, going into this 9th generation, we're going to have over 1,000 Pokemon. So it could literally be anything. So that was ridiculous. You got that very quickly, too. I mean, I'm not sure exactly how many questions that was exactly off the top of my head without doing the editing and counting every single one individually. But, man, that was a really, really good run. Much wow. A lot of wow. Wow words. I can't even fathom your thought process for that, because I made this challenge based off of, like, a TikTok challenge I saw, where, like, this guy would go up to his coworker and say, hey, yes or no questions, what is the Pokemon? And I was like, oh, that's a really cool thing. I want to bring it to mine. So shout out to that guy if I remember his handle. But oh my gosh, that was an insane thought process. And you guys definitely, listening at home, let me know if you were able to follow along and try to guess along with us. And if you're watching on the YouTube video, then you're cheating, because it's on the screen right now. So, or at least it was, because I probably took it away by now. Man, what'd you think of the challenge there, Landon?
I think it's a lot of fun. I forgot for a second that it was yes or no questions, because I was like, is it 1 or 2 types? I'm like, oh, I gotta change that. But
yeah.
I mean, really, I just think in categories and try to go from there. After the first one and me guessing like all the grass starters that are a single type from Gens 4 and 5, one of my first questions had to be, is it a starter Pokemon? So
yeah, that makes sense. I liked how you narrowed it down, and I also like how you got 2 grass types today. That's kind of wild. I mean, yeah. I have a random generator that I click generate, and it forms the Pokemon. It could literally be anything. The first time I did it, like, just to test it out, it did Urshifu, and I was like, oh god. I forget that some of these new Pokemon, like Urshifu and Kubfu, I love them, but I forget that they exist sometimes. So this is where I would fail. You know? I'll have to get, like, Josh to, like, quiz me, because it'd be kind of funny to see how well I do. I'm the one to, like, running the challenge and whatnot, but I'm like, I don't underestimate this task. It is a hard task. I'm glad you enjoyed it, man. Thank you so much for playing along, and thank you so much to everyone who's listening. Before we head out, Landon, would you like to plug any of your social medias or your YouTube channel?
Yeah, my YouTube channel, of course, is Infernomen, compound of Inferno and Omen. So you just take the O from the end of Inferno and the O from Omen and count it as 1. That's how you spell my name. Fus probably already put it in the title of the podcast anyways, but
yeah,
just so you know the meaning behind my name, so you don't call me Infernomon or anything like that.
Inferno Man.
I also have a TikTok that I'm starting to upload on a lot more too. I'm trying to utilize TikTok to the best of my ability. That one should be Infernomen, but I think the second E is a 3. I'm trying to check that, but every time I open my phone on Snapchat, it spazzes out. Okay. No, stop it. My phone's being stupid right now.
Technology, we love it and we hate it at the same time.
The first E is a 3, so that's my TikTok. And then, of course, my Twitter, at Infernomen_YT. That's about all I really try to promote. That's what I use the most.
Go check out his stuff. It definitely his YouTube channel. This man is on the way up. One of the best shiny hunters. Literally, like, your ridiculous luck is contagious. I need to. I want to tell you real quick before we get off. My fiance, at the time of this recording, in the last 24 hours, got 9 shinies in Legends.
Wow.
9.
I got a shiny Milcery recording right before we did this. So
nice, man. That's awesome.
I'm doing a Galar quest right now, since Scarlet and Violet are coming out. I want to send a goodbye to Galar by shiny hunting every Pokemon from the region that I can.
That's awesome.
I'm moving on to Qfint now, and I'm only doing the ones that I feel like I have to do Masuda for off stream, and I'm recording myself instead, because I don't like streaming Masuda, because I stream for 5 hours every time, but when doing Masuda, like, I only get like 300 eggs hatched, and it's just tedious, and not a lot of people like Masuda on stream anyway, so.
That's fair. But yeah, definitely go show some love to this guy. And if you don't know already know, your boy Fus Ro DAB on YouTube, check it out. I have Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok as well at the Fus Ro DAB, so check that out as well. Thank you so much for listening. This has been Sunyshore Station. We'll see you next time.
Thanks for tuning in. This has been Sunyshore Station.